So when you know unblink it, you wouldn't blink your eye. You are just what you say is you have to be smart. So the journey, it met so many hindrances, so many obstacles, but I was very focused because then time I was working and the me of the reading materials of which I agreed like hard copy. So they sent it all the way from US to Ghana.
Oh.
And it was, I think, 7 months. 7 months NCLEX preparation, then you go and write. So I started everything like 2019. And I was projected to write my NCLEX in May 2020. Unfortunately, COVID hit Ghana March 2020. So they postponed my exams 1 year. They postponed it to May 2021. And with Avant, you do models, 10 models. Every model, it has slides about 200 to 400 slides. You have to do it within 10 days. You have to write exams on the model, and they were using Platinum. The Platinum, then time before COVID, the exams was 250 something questions. After COVID, they normally reducing it by one, yeah. So every 10 days, every 10 days I was writing. Even COVID by the whole of 2020, every 10 days I was writing 200 and something questions, excluding my personal question that I was like solving at the same time. So time I COVID by, I'm postponing it, and I was still working on it. And Avant is one agency. Everybody has their own personal issues with any agency. But for me, in my next life, if say opportunity be they had a personal instructor for me alone for every aspect of the journey. You have a personal immigration officer, immigration staff, personal NCLEX tutor, a personal everything. You have, if you have any issues, you just have to reach out to them. Yeah, so I had to go to South Africa. They booked the NCLEX for me. 3 days to the exams, they canceled it because so the anxiety, because with Avant they will sponsor you for 2 times. If you don't pass, they won't sponsor you again unless you. So that pressure alone, like, it's crazy. And these exams, personally, when I was going through, I didn't tell anybody.
Of course.
Yeah. Because my plan was like, I wouldn't tell anybody, because if I feel I keep it to myself, if I pass, you know, the only person I know him. Me call after 3 days to the exam, they cancel it, and they postpone it for. Now your summit show 8 p.m. That time, so I think there's curfew in South Africa at 6 p.m. So they had to reschedule to like 8 a.m. Then I agreed to that. So it was Sunday, 6 June. So I went to South Africa. I got there around 3:30 a.m. Yeah, because they said I don't have genuine documents. They are taking me back to Ghana in the next available flight. I just stand beside, like, the immigration process that takes like 2 minutes. It took close to 30 minutes for me to enter South Africa. So I don't know anybody in South Africa. It was a weekend. I can't reach out to Avant. 3 a.m. Who am I reaching out to? And they say my documents are fake. So they asked me, what am I coming to do in South Africa? I said, I'm going to write exams. What exams? NCLEX. What NCLEX? I explained to them.
They
When
don't.
I stand here, they don't want to even listen to whatever I'm saying. I was so frustrated. I was confused. They asked me of my ID card. I gave them my voter's ID card. They threw it away. They started asking me what are some of the functions of a nurse because I don't know whether they didn't believe I was a nurse. So Avant to have this program that they will book a car.
Yeah, to pick
Who will
you.
come and the immigration officer was like, who is calling us? Like, my driver is here. So for some reason, they took my passport, they stamped in. That's what I got access to. So from the entrance, middle country now, my heart frustrated.
I am frustrated.
And during that time, it was very cold in South Africa. And
Yeah.
also, you have to go and do COVID tests because if you are coming back to Ghana, you don't have when you're COVID tested, you can't come.
Mm.
Nice hotel.
Yeah, I was going to say
It's a
hotel now avant for booking a 5-star hotel.
five-star,
Five
five-star.
star.
I
Man,
don't go
yeah,
lie
this
to
is
you. Ah.
let's give it up to Avant. Let's give it up to Avant. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I was so keen on the exam, so we do and I didn't eat. I
Okay.
didn't even have appetite to eat. I missioned there from Anajana to the following morning. So the driver picked me up, an Uber driver, and ordered me Koye. They told me I came early, so they wouldn't allow me to enter. It
Yeah,
was very cold, so I stood outside for some hours, and I entered. I met another guy who is from Ghana. You know, Ghana, we started making friends there and all that. So I entered before the guy,
yeah,
me and
yeah.
my God.
And the funny thing is, when you enter the NCLEX room, you are like, hey, nah, and when you. Because I also went to South Africa. The computers,
Oh, okay.
cable said 12.
Yeah. So, you say, oh, some people have it at the back of your mind that they will say a car accident at 75 or let's say
75.
85. But I have it at the mark. I used Marquee audios. Marquee said that if say Enkati, I was still in the game.
You are still in the game. That word have never left my mind till today.
Exactly.
As long as Nkate, it means you still. Please, those that are calling in, give us some time. I can see a lot of people are trying to call in. When
If
you
say
get to the
Mikasa,
questions,
I'm a man to just right.
oh yeah, 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 live, So if we are done with the questions, yeah, we would allow you to call in and ask your questions.
Yeah.
We will pause at some place and take the questions in the comment section. Any ideas? So you can put in the comment. We will pick you and then you come and tell us what you want to tell us. So keep tapping, keep sharing, and then invite somebody. And then if you've not followed K&A RN, we'll
So
uh-huh.
I was on the exams. I was taking. I was done. Not
Okay.
knowing. Do you want to go for break?
Break, yeah.
And I'm a pajama in Sana. We call break. I'm come from Pera. I didn't go for
Jimmy.
Jimmy. You will be a dear.
I just said, wow,
If
wow, wow.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
say me, I'm a main feeling, but for the sake of my mom, let me pass. That's what I said. That's the prayer I said.
My goodness.
Because she was the only one when him say me control exams. Me feel I don't know what will happen to her. And I did all the 145 questions.
Yeah.
So for me, I thought I had failed because it's very difficult to pass at 145.
Yeah.
But Ghana and Nina no, we crowd outside.
Wow.
So I was so down. So the guy was very encouraging me. So I made the dokono koi, made the fancy cake get this talk actually bag book koi.
Ghana for rapping life.
And I'm like, I just say, Charlie, me did you buy goody.
You're
And I'm
feeling
going to call me
crying.
hotel now. I was like, let's do the trick. Then
The
time you
trick.
can
Yeah.
like we wait my trick and on. Sandra, me I'm afraid it was, you're a man. If you are failed, you are failed.
Yeah.
I said, no, me, I like taking pictures. If I check on my failure, I can't take all these pictures. So let me go and take my pictures before I come and take.
It's necessary.
Very, very necessary. Because and then eventually I work for South Africa. So I
Exactly.
just
Exactly.
took my pictures and all that.
Mhm.
And we did a trick. We ruling na me two phone to baby. See me try because say I don't know we and I may get it closer, closer, closer. And sure, yes, our records indicate that you offer. Hey, that's
Hey,
the one of
Randy.
the greatest feeling I've ever experienced in my life. Social media, I'm go. If you say I share so pass na almost 99, 95% one pass. What if I'm part of the 5% I'm in pass? I was doubting myself, but at some point I was like, no, I've passed. So let me go back to Nelson Mandela Square to take more pictures. So I went back. I went back to so but my other colleague, or no, he came with OGP and
Yeah.
he didn't know his results. So I didn't also like
Tell
disclose
him.
mine to him. I didn't want I'm a better pressure about this. So we all sat in the same flight back to Ghana.
Okay.
So when we reached Ghana, you and we were all happy and everything started. So that time I had to prepare for the IELTS.
Yeah.
Then I prepared and I wrote the IELTS and that one too I passed.
Great.
Then they did the process and everything. I went for the interview. They gave me the visa.
Bam.
Avan asked me when I want to come. So I gave them like 3 months ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anytime that I wake up, I'm going to work. I just make a check maybe my passport and whatnot. Now, yeah,
Inquiry.
I say,
Inquiry. Inquiry.
me passport and I say, I'm aside that so Juma. So I was very calm. That at that same time, I had gotten study leave to go to Ghana College to do pediatric,
Nursing.
uh, yeah, pediatric this course. That course, no, the whole Ashanti region they gave to two people, and I was part of the like 982.
Wow. Wow.
People were like, why I didn't know uncle. No, Obiasu nim say
Charlie,
me
passport
visa
in the
ba.
hotel.
What I say?
Wow.
So I was just keeping calm and taking care of myself. I mean, me peer off work because if you can't carry, you can't go
Now,
piano to bed.
Baba,
What I say.
that's no.
Mhm. So from day one, I open up to everybody who or nurse or Ghana or qualified to do it. But people didn't believe me
Yeah.
until they saw me
In
posting
a
my pictures
flight.
in the plane, in the
Yeah.
flights in America, and I started putting people on.
Yeah.
Most of them have passed and they are here, and
Great.
some of them have passed, and because of the retrogression and the visa issues, they are
Yeah.
still in Ghana.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
So
why are they?
after
Yeah.
after everything, I Avant will ask you which state that you want to go.
Yeah.
So I gave them Georgia
Mm-hmm.
because I had a friend there.
Yeah.
Arizona, I don't up to now, I don't know the reason why I just chose it, and I think Connecticut.
Okay.
So I was there and Avance brought this that we've gotten a contract in Montana. That was my first time here in Montana. So I started researching about Montana,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, no, every place, so far as America, I'll go.
Okay.
So then I came to Montana, Billings to be precise.
Okay.
Yeah, then I've been here for the past 4 years, even though I'm done with Avant
I
contract,
was
but
about to ask that because I know Avant contract is basically 3 years. So if you've been in Montana for 4 years, that means you are done with a contract and you're still in Montana.
yeah,
That means you love
yeah, still in
Montana.
Montana. Yeah, I was able to finish in 2.5 years
Oh,
because I was doing
great.
more extra shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We will dive more into Avant as we
Okay.
go on because I mean
Okay.
playing about Avant, Tiska Kesiani idea. Avant gives you the best training you can ever think of. They fly you to Florida, right? And
Exactly.
train you even before you come to your station. And that is one of the things that none of the agencies do. So by the time you get into the hospital, you know your left from right already. And yet to say, I think our back when you gre who nim a infusion pump and the prior using in the idea. So I always tell people that look, they are investing in you. Ukraine, who invested in somebody, you want to rip it. So I mean, it's a fair down deal. I always say that it's a fair down. In as much me, I did self sponsorship. I enjoy all the privileges, but there are some side effects of self sponsorship. You have to navigate the process on your own. You have to do a lot of stuff by yourself, figure it out by yourself, and all of that. But this one, Avant gives you that peace of mind. Learn your modules, pass your modules, make sure every week you are reporting on time. That's all you have to do. They are paying for you, booking hotel, booking flight, five-star hotel. I mean, what else could you ask for, So Charlie, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you. Now, you are in Montana, right? You did not know anything
Yeah.
about Montana. Avan just brought the fact that you have to. We have a place in Montana. You looked at it and you were like, well, baby, ani baby, you're quiet, baby, you're American, kwade." And then you came to Montana. What was your first thought about the state Montana when you got to Montana?
Okay. Thank you for this question. So, coming from Ghana straight to Washington,
Mm-hmm.
this was like crazy when I reached Washington, when I reached Florida. But when I came to Montana, like my expectations went down because I've seen these beautiful buildings, beautiful places in Washington and Florida. It seems Montana is a bit different
Yeah.
because there's no sky buildings here, nothing. Like it's basically short buildings, and it's not as flashy as those states that I first experienced.
Mm-hmm.
So that is also me who big house, big buildings. He said New York, Florida, and all that. No. I was like, okay, that's not the reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here because of work. So I came here with a TSS, Trade Support Specialist. You didn't come here alone. I want to let you
Give you
come with
some.
another person.
I'm feeling I've had yeah,
Yeah,
you
so we
don't
came
feel
and
left out.
Avan booked us to 2 nights.
Hmm.
But before you come from Florida, you have to make sure that your car, your housing, everything is set. So that 2 days that you'll be at the hotel, you use that 2 days to buy stuff and everything to furnish the place.
Okay.
So we go
Did
here.
they give you some money to start up, or I know they tell you to have at least $2,000 in your account and
Yeah, so the good thing is that whilst you are in Florida doing the orientation and all that, Avant is paying you at
paying you.
Florida.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I knew people who came with like $500, but they were able to amass at least quite some amount of money at Florida to be able to at least uh, rent
Finish up
and
their
all that.
courses.
And also Avant, in collaboration with a bank, which is a Advancia Credit Union, they'll give
Adventure
you a
Credit
credit
Union.
card.
Yeah.
Our time it was 2005, but now they give 5,000.
Yeah.
And you and I know that
They
exactly.
will even give you
Yeah,
a
so
credit card.
yeah. So in that regard, that 2005, it can be able to at least sort your
Sort you out.
first rent and all that, buy certain stuff. So we did our meet and greet. We went to the nice thing.
Mm-mm.
You haven't been to the hospital before, but the first time you're being introduced to the ward, you go to the nurse's room and your name is written on your cardboard.
Uh,
Yeah, that's very nice experience.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they were very nice people.
Okay. So
And
how is Montana State like? Now we're getting into the questions. Uh Now you are in Montana, you have gone to the hospital. Tell us, Montana, is it multicultural, or it's how is the state of
Montana,
Montana is
I
like?
would say it's 99% white
Oh,
state. Oh, check, yeah, it tells you black people in Montana is 0.7 to 1.1%. before coming here, we only had like two Ghanaians upping all the whole of Billings, the
Okay.
city. The whole of Billings, two Ghanaians, which almost had because of Avant.
Avant.
So I reached out to them. They were very helpful and all that. Fortunately, they were in the same unit America. So
Oh,
it
great. So
makes
it gave you
translation
that
and everything
smooth
very
belonging.
yeah. And I'm a boy adwuma no. Oh yeah, Ghana ni na over her. That kind of
So with new,
respect and all that.
yeah,
Yeah. So I came to Montana and I realized that it's a white state.
mm,
I'm not being a I don't want to sound anything, but some people were like, this is the first time in their life seeing black person with their eyes.
yeah, it's true.
They
It's
only
true
see they only see on the TV.
on TV. Hmm.
Yeah. But the nice aspect is that even though it's a white community, they are not racist.
Yeah,
They just want to know where you are coming from and why all the states you chose Montana.
yeah,
Because Montana, when it comes to our Hapa,
very.
from any black community or states, like,
Hmm.
you know, so the people are very nice. They just want to know where you are coming from. But the moment they get to know that you are a nurse,
Hmm.
the respect they give you is up there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's up there. For
Yeah,
that one, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on fire, you know.
They see you are very genius. They see you are very smart.
Yeah,
They see you like the maximum respect that they have to give to you, they will give it to you.
exactly.
And they will appreciate the fact that you've come all the way from your country they see it as you are just coming to help.
Oh,
That's how they see it.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So from the outside of work, and it's from Monday to Friday, I go to shopping centers, Walmart, other places. You wouldn't see any black person there. You go to restaurants, you are the only black person there. People will be watching you, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
How
they
did you
are
get
very
here? That's the question
exactly.
I get a lot. Like,
How did you
how
get
did you
here?
get
Yeah.
here? I always say, I came on a plane. Did you expect me to
So
swim?
most of them don't know even Ghana exists.
Yeah.
So one thing I did was like I downloaded Ghana on my phone.
Hmm.
So if they try to ask, then I show them. They're like, "Whoa, it's a nice place. We haven't seen that. Like this, is not what they show to us on TV."
Yeah, Africa is always the poverty side they show.
Exactly. They'll be like, "Have you seen lion before?" It's like, I have to go to the zoo before I can see a lion.
I get that question. Somebody asked me, "Do you have zebras roaming around the street?" And I'm like, "Do you see zebras around the street in America?"
So,
Let me share this experience. Just last night when I went away, one of my patients, I said, "Where are you from? I like the way you talk. I'm from Ghana." I said, "Oh, really? I have a friend."
yeah. They thought Ghana is like a single room that everybody knows everybody.
I said, "How come you don't know him? Bonnie D, he's in Ghana." I said, "Yeah, I don't know him." It was so funny. I laughed so hard. I'm like, "How do you expect me to know somebody in Ghana like Abra?" They feel that Ghana is like a troubles. Everybody knows each
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they know nothing about the country. They know that. Charlie, unkomayede. I really appreciate you coming, guys. This is Kwewu Boy.
Thank
What do you
you.
say? Bernard no yari aton chai a
And
Kwewu
that's too
Boy.
bad.
Yepem Montana State for us. I love how you've narrated the story, how you even heard about NCLEX, how you were able to go through the process, come to the US, you are in Montana, sharing with us the lifestyle of the people in Montana. My next question is going to be pay rates when it comes to Montana and the cost of living in Montana. If I'm a new nurse, I mean, we Ghanaians, whenever we are coming in, we presume we have some kind of experience. At least the least is going to be a 1 year working experience. That is going to be the rotation. But for somebody like you who have had worked for 10 years in Ghana. D12, we are Virginia. So
See,
many
I
like
say.
you who have had experience coming to Montana. I know you came with an agency, and most of the times, no agency pay rates, self-sponsored pay rates are different, but it's not so vast a different that we cannot be able to tell. So tell us, pay rates, sign-on bonuses. You've even told us about some of the support you had from the agencies, and
Yeah.
then cost of living in Montana. How is it like?
Okay, I would say like 3 to 7% below the national average,
Tell us. Wow.
depending on how you see yourself and where you want to stay. When I first came here, maybe no, not that why I did. It's baby and I was paying. It's like I think let me say 1 bedroom apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It was in downtown. I was paying 825, including all utilities.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. I even had a friend I know, baby, on $700.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I was staying. I stood meeting at that place for like 2 months. It was monthly lease,
Okay.
but I felt that's my personal minimum be an also to 2 bedroom na less than 1,000. I was that same area which was now for some time.
Okay.
But me personal preference, me took a different place.
Okay.
And I'm here around 1,001. And also the same 1 bedroom apartment, but with a lot of amenities like
Amenities.
pool, gym,
Mm,
parking space, and all that.
great.
Maybe I'm at 825, and then I park on the street. There's
Yeah.
no pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one and
So
conquer
I would
club the
say that
American was so experiencing America life.
what I
What
say.
yes, yeah. What yes, yeah.
So I was like, I'm making the money. I have to enjoy life. I don't
Yeah.
have. I'm making the money, so I have to enjoy life. So I was maybe relocate to Kobe. I may feel say, are you okay, mommy?
Yeah.
So that's what I say. So I relocated 2 months after. Then time Avant, me signing a contract with Avant now. Nearly 28 an hour.
Okay.
But me buying almost 30, they started me with 30.
Great.
And after 2 months, I'm gonna call 32.
Oh, great.
But before see me, Avant was paying me 42.
Great.
They increased it
Along the
along the
line.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even without 30, I was able to save monthly.
Mm,
I was able to pay my car loan, my rent, my car insurance, and all that. Ne
mm,
nyinaa depends on you. Sometimes a comedy I just don't some you know did it.
but that's
People felt like there are certain privileges that they didn't get in Ghana. So Oba Hana opportunity they want to grab everything all at once. No. I bought a car, but if I had opportunity in my next lifestyle, I wouldn't buy a car.
okay.
Is that the reason being is that your first car is not your last car.
Of course.
Too bad, don't rush say okoje car. Yeah, we didn't get anybody to advise us. So okoje car, no. Even though no, may regret it say me car because in Billings there's no public transport. You have to own your own car or use Uber. So that's what I say. But snow after now, what ban? I feel now be train Uber. Bit me quite concern. You have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So the car really helped me. But if sen come wo binya plans I can meet me enya some small car be very cheaper price, then I'll be using it for some time. Or I'll stay very close to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'll walk to work and all that. Because maybe
Buy
when I'm 825, I was walking to work.
oh, okay.
I was not having a car for like 2 months. So
Okay.
I was walking to work.
Mm,
Aha. But I need to talk I won't what you say.
yeah.
Koji, I need to tell me, but me know me ho.
Mm-hmm.
But me too before say, oh, but your first car is not your last car. Just try and get a used car. You can get as low as 5,000, 3,000, 4,000. Now what you're using for some time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, stable because coming into America is like starting a new life.
Absolutely.
Spoon, you have to buy spoon.
Yeah.
You have to buy bed, you have to buy so many things. I want to even figure number.
Of course.
So next time now the other bed in be better, other bed na ubetimi nya way around it. Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, so cost of living in terms of rent is very low, depending on where you want to stay. Where I stay right now, I pay 1,400 a month,
Okay.
and I will say it's part of the luxury places in Billings.
Wow.
So what I say, of which all they compare other states are maybe you could pay as close to like 2,500, 3,000.
Okay. Admi, please bring him
because because here it's a very big space. You have your personal washer and dryer. You have a parking space, pool. You have like it's a modern place. I've visited friends in different states and made them place in the compare more. My place is far in terms of the beautification and all that higher, but cheaper in terms of the payment.
It is a Metewasia, in as much as Oba and they were paying you 28, later moved it to 30, 32, and finally before your contract ended, you were like 42, no? You were still comfortable with the cost of living in Montana, is that right?
I was comfortable. Me movie by the movie currently before see me my contract with Avant Cry. And I was able to save. So what I say, and then maybe why me pay my car notes, pay everything.
Okay.
So what I say,
yeah. You've already told us about the weather, so I won't take you much. Tell us about taxes. So does Montana tell us a little bit about that?
Montana doesn't take tax on anything sales. Auto car, there's no tax on cars. Auto food, there's no tax on food.
Wow.
But anything sales, the only tax on income and properties. Yeah. So if me know to the same car, now say car no, let's say $1,000. Or taxes become maybe about 1,200, 1,500. Maybe the $1,000 na metia. There's no sales on tax. There's no sales on anything that you buy.
Wow.
Food, even that there or Amazon, that there any online, the tax is zero. So I have friends. Ubu out to me, I do over to me, I'm hamano. Just because the tax. Especially about travel, and never be here to meet our because there's no tax on it.
Oh, this is really good news. Because
Yeah.
is an adult.
Yeah.
$80, you know.
I had a zero on anything sales. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, Montana near. You know, one thing is that before me started my NCLEX process, I did self-sponsorship. I was looking into board of nursing. And then when I was ready to register with a board of nurses, somebody told me use Montana. They are fast, they are reliable, and a lot of people haven't heard about them. I'm like, na state bank crash on Montana. So and I know in a music club, Yesusano, you hear hip hop for ne omo channel omo bag ni ade na ne ye freba kubi Montana. I'm saying so I started looking through Montana, and I have to be honest with you. Now all of my candidates, majority of them, I use Montana board. They are the easiest.
And you know, it's a compact state.
It's a compact state as well. It's a compact state as well. Charlie, Quail boy, me feel you what no Quail, me feel you pa. This is really nice talking to us. Did you happen to get any
advance? But from maybe contract now I'm signing with the hospital. No? Yeah, I did. I had a signing on bonus. They will give you really open. It's not secret. So I'll share it. They will give you 20,000 for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So the first paycheck they give you 10,000. Or yeah, when you give you 5,000. Or yeah, second year they give you 5,000.
Let's give it up. Let's give 20,000 sign out bonus.
Yeah, for your just accepting to work there. It's 20,000 for 2 years.
Hey,
Then
to all of you listening and still haven't started the NCLEX process, please
yeah,
knock
you have
your
to
head
start it.
and say, what the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah,
20,000, 10,000 paycheck.
20,000.
And then
Yeah,
what's
our
the
first
taxes and
paycheck.
shut down you want to know just say income there, your total tax,
Income,
and the
income, they
federal
do federal
tax.
tax. Yeah,
Federal tax.
yeah, federal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think that initial to
Initial
say,
Bebrisa. Initial
yeah.
Bebrisa. All right, guys. Sisi, I make a comment section anymore. If you have any question, you can come up right now. You can put in the comment section, and then we would go into. We've talked about transport. He already during the conversation, he's answering my questions even without me asking. It is a membisa. Don't think say membisa. I have asked about transport because he did mention from his chat that you would need a car to commute or you do Uber. He said buses and train is not as consistent as we know in New York. He's talked about taxes. He's talked about getting a car tax free. He's talked about the weather. We've talked about sign on bonus, base rates, pay rates as it goes on.
But
We, mhm.
uh, me try no base rate near avant there.
Yeah,
How about hospital now? A new grad, let's say averagely 40 an hour as for a
okay,
new grad, excluding incentives. But almost almost recognizing your experience from Ghana. So
mm,
I had like let's say 3 years experience here together with my 10 years in Ghana,
okay,
then they will give you a rate.
okay,
So
okay,
like the like let's say 13 years experience.
mm-hmm,
So they have a book.
mm,
There's a collective bargaining agreement between Montana Nurses Association. The
and
moment you become an RN in Montana, they have Montana vote and all that is when you have to pay dues. But
okay.
if you don't want to vote, you won't pay any dues. They negotiate on our behalf. Yes, so they negotiate on our behalf.
Okay,
They just recently they've negotiated on my increase all incentives and all rates and all that. So
okay.
the number of years I wait man to anything na
Me patch me make you
okwa
one
bargain.
note. Mute you say. Everybody mute you say. Me patch
Enya
me
pe na
you kasa.
okwa bargain bi a wohwe number of years I wait man na no ahwe book nim
Mm,
equivalent to the rate and then that's what you're gonna get paid.
okay,
Excluding your night shift differentials and weekend differentials and the charge nurse differentials and all that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That means wait at the bedroom nobody obian to me sisi obia. Wohwe ni sisi we no answer wo dia why
What's that
email you
say?
and the pa dear director per the nursing association contract in Montana no. And one they will correct it and even backdate your pay and give it to you. This is America, man. What do you want? Charlie, follow ya is K&A RN. Follow us on TikTok, on Facebook, and on YouTube as well. I'm having a very nice, educative, interactive conversation with Quail Boy. I am so excited. Last week, with a gallon of water and a bar, many a kenaboti, many and it's many just we always say my dress you, my hair ready.
Yeah.
The main person be late, so I come on see the time
Yeah.
so crown so your cry, and that's why I'm ready. Send you by me late to cry. Me free here no my time me back then yeah did you need just I'm what I say I really appreciate you guys. Comment in the comment section. I would answer it for you, and then those that are here, give me a minute, let me go into the comment section. Me say obi ni question now or they are atata me wa post question ni be 30 and so say me bisa o say fruit juice for boys boys
Okay. For the amadi, I would say. I have the fruit juice in the house. So,
boys
person who have fruit juice, I just said,
mhm,
I had on America the internet, we call dating sites and all
tight
that.
yeah
And I know, open crew near and I be open near no, or this side that you do in an date.
okay
Unless it be our girl or Ghana, a different state.
mm. Now
So
put
what
up a
I say,
seat
yeah,
okay so I'm going back maybe and we're posting by 10 into my way no. But going back into the comment, I know there are some few. So please, what's the process you need to go through? Quensila, if you are new to the platform, please follow us on all our social media platforms. Go through the videos. We have the process all down there for you, and then you can follow. If you need help, knafm.com website, you can register over there, or you can reach out to us. We'll be able to assist you. While we are new, please follow. Please follow. So what I say? Does Avant recruit from facilities with low bed capacity? Will be question. No.
Yeah, that question. Avance recruit from a facility, the bed capacity not less than 100.
Yeah.
But nipa bɔnefoɔ sometimes Ghana for in opportunity you do baby na akɔ no. And sometimes we talk too much. Information bo ha so code no. Ebi a wono obi kase de aka no twi ana bibi saa. Yeah, what I say. Because obu wɔ ha ɔyɛ adwuma even chips compound and a health center. Ne bi ɔde compound no che na ayɛ. So you see my yeah time I apply no. Avant didn't get Oma nji bibia mfi me ho. The only thing I'm gye and say ọmụ ntị me hospital ne dey nda. Nti me nkɔgye letter ɛwɔ me mfi me administrator ɛkyerɛ sɛ me hospital no that number of bed capacity na me dey apply no. I explain everything to my administrator. God bless him. And ọma me letter na me dey kɔ. And ọma me could try pictures about the hospital, not inside, outside.
Outside.
But you see, I no apply. I haven't squared pay slip.
Pay slip. I heard so. Says
What I say? Exactly because of the because of
too much.
what I say.
Yes. So
No, obviously besides no family. I say me by my wife and my woman. I have a friend. I will buy.
Yeah, we have that.
Okay.
Also here, so we'll talk
Okay.
about family raising kids and all of that. So,
Okay.
I have cousins who are joining the live session. Thank you for the gift, Mr. Emo. If you want to write IELTS, and you want to pass on your first attempt, IDB Consult is the best place to go. I'm referring everybody to IDB Consult. Yeah. Country of about okay. I know you may comment in Ibino. So I'm going.
Yes, sir. Ibra. Yeah, with me actually see Montana's Board of Nursing.
Okay, so if you don't have a pin, don't mean choose Montana.
Don't mean choose it, but if you don't have a pin, yeah.
So if Sir Ibra, if you are choosing a
that questions about processing the major K&A. Why I think so. Why videos be on the page, to on the page, okay, on your time, now see one by one. Now, be the information in
Oh boy, I said, what steady make a crowd?
Oh man, say oh child me ko page I'm at videos be near there. What I say.
Yamisha. If I tell more movie book no any Sounders. That is one of the books.
Yeah, I use Sounders and it's really good.
Yeah.
You use Sounders into I think that
the
guys more reach out now.
The Nurses Bible. Which book are you referring to? USRN. Never mind. Sounders. And you can use McKay audios. I have the full video of the materials you can use.
Rejoice, I guess I know you from Obuasi. Yeah, I was at Obuasi Government Hospital. I've been Obuasi about 8 years. So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sir. Hey, Obuasi Kwewu boy in the building. Guys, who enjoy life we are there now we enjoy it. What you say? How is the Montana process as compared to New York Board of Nursing? Now, believer RN, every board of nursing is unique. Every board of nursing have their peculiar requirements. They are absolutely two different board of nursing, two different requirements. So if you want to use a board, or I have a video on what should go into choosing a board, what you would need to consider in choosing a board. Look out for that video and then watch it. If you need help, reach out to K&A Fair. What do I say? Yeah, I had to buy you, and then your process is going to go through. Can you get a job with an agency without experience? And what is the minimum years of experience needed? So, Ekuya, Avant, you will not get a job without experience. They want your hospital. You should have a hospital with bed capacity of about 100 and above. And so without experience, you cannot work with Avant. There are some agencies that will consider you. Remember, there is no nurse in Ghana without experience. I say this because you do 1 year mandatory rotation, and so that should count as an experience for you. So what you say? I just want to one in China kakra. Me show again one. What you say? With Avant, when can your family join you? Okay, so Obi Bisa say Avant. Do you go with your
Okay, with
family?
Avant no,
Mm-hmm,
ebitimi yɛ pano nko ade a obetimi aba.
mm-hmm,
But ne sɛ uni adamfo and a family wɔ ha deɛ a,
mm-hmm.
your family can join you after, let's say, 6 weeks. The time you got 6 weeks and they say, Oba Avant ebe household 5 weeks of Florida. And no your family won't me household no family. Nti bia fan sɛ unim K&A a na bia fan sɛ Oba Montana na K&A bibi o na bia waka o K&A mesrɛ o. Pɛ sɛ me yere ne me mma bedi wo hɔ bɛ 1 month. Nti after 1 month no ma fly back Montana. Sɛ K&A wɔ time ano ayɛ den wadrom. But so any time there your family can wait ɛwɔ Ghana. After 5 weeks, move kɔ respective states now when now place no, then your family will join you.
Okay.
What I say, and
Yes.
you say or file with the process at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they can join you at Florida.
Yeah, Florida no kusua there and accommodation
Yeah.
is not family advised. Yeah. Okay, Matthias, how many years of experience do you need before you get employment? Ekuya, I think I've answered that question. Make sure I won't follow YouTube now. Go follow. Mo
Mon follow
subscribe
YouTube no na
mo subscribe Ghana for hey
mon
mo
search for
support your brony.
information.
Me a brony and
We
guys
call the
say me
mutia
YouTube
ye
followers.
obi atu no ho si wo say o man for yeah time yeah this opportunity o.
Yeah.
And to mon take good use of the YouTube and mon question and there na mo mra. Why ehia mo?
Hey, now when Sir Ibra, I think you are new to the process. Was the NCLEX exam difficult if you compare it to NMC exam? Sir Ibra, Debbie, a comparison. No, I had to say, we compare Starbucks, a organ and the Fukakake, your friend say. Yeah, right. And Cranny boy,
Yeah, voluntary service can count as an experience.
yeah, voluntary service can count as NCLEX is definitely more challenging. Yeah, but that's I do.
And is more like critical thinking.
Yeah.
What I say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sisi apo NMC license no my online early objectives is
Uh
very nice. NCLEX is
book
different.
book na America for pay rate no there. It's not accessible online. Like you
No,
can access
you
it
have to
online.
be a nurse in Montana to get it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bukom
You
Banku,
have to be
hey,
an
Bukom Banku, IDB, oh, yeah, guy, pa. Oh, as I will compare Bukom Banku, Mike Tyson. No. I'm late today. Oh, no. K Maya, you are not late. We are exploring Montana as nurses, nursing in Montana, family life, everything, pay rate. So what I say. I'm going to pick those that are up here and ask them what brought them here. But keep listening. We are now going to discuss family ratio and then we'll discuss nursing in Montana itself and then we can close for the day. So we will talk about that. Wow, if you have been constant here, you know that Ghanaian community in your last question. So keep fingers crossed. We definitely going to exploit that as well. And so what you say, Michelle, now we two years so likes now tugu so I won't to
one like it
subscribe
page,
so I won't subscribe it now we are dear body oh I don't for my when yes what mom when yes now 4 hours yeah get now 2 hours bisa a cool boy 2 hours is go Ghana
yeah.
for almost nim say
Iska
2 hours years go who call wedding now be kono na ahyɛ time 10 12 ansa ɔmo ba hwɛ abrochi ayɛ sa ba na obi a ɛkɔ ne fie anyway oh now Matthias where are you it's like ɔmo request obi esi for mo and I'm question no your answer admi if you can pick to admi I know pick ama me Ghana for mo networking yet bra, is it Matthias or Matthias? Mr. Winnie question Bia Bisa made disconnect. Where did I have but a drew was so nice when you call a film to wait me a call it back. Why? And then you near bread ding. You new cool boy. etwetwe nkɔmmɔ emu wɔ zen. What do you say? Nti no, untimi mbembe gyinagyina ha. Obviously, justice for Ghana. Oh, we've talked about Ruby Dial and we've talked about pay rates. One bantam, one bantam. We will post it on YouTube. Okwa subscribe it. Then subscription is free. Yes, Remo. Some YouTube pages, you know, who help us all subscribe to the Facebook community to cry. You pay, but where you just subscribe and then you watch the videos. So what I say? You post this on TikTok. We'll do some cut, and put it on TikTok. No, I can share the rest of it. Facebook. If you are looking for learning materials, K&A FM, or your website, we have free sample questions. Wait me, try your hands on. So what you say, and then you can join the K&A FM. We are winning. We are winning together. We are winning together. I don't think that there is any question right now pending in the comment section. And omo bano omo networking yeah. Hey, we have networking yeah. And you know, we will go back to the conversation. Mr. Amon Power Topic. Let's take the live. Yeah, 66, right? We were at some point over 80. Justice for Ghana net. Nana came my audio be justice for Ghana for just. Anyways, Mr. Mon Power Topic. Mon Power Topic. Yeah, 68. Obia the 100 likes. Yeah. I think we would get about I like, you know, I would say a Haiti 20. Now you explore Ghanaian community. No, the next question is going to be the family. We're going to talk about family. So Mumfangum, you do 20K now, na twaso. Mumfangum na yanko, mumfangum na yanko. Follow ya, follow Boy. Kwewu Boy. Now Kwewu Boy, but there be a way and come on home. How did you come about Kwewu Boy as your name? Because I said Debbie Sad.
Okay. Listen, I'm from Ko. Wow. And I love Ko. So I was just sitting down, like, and then I met me. I did identify myself. The person will know where I'm coming from or where I come from. It's like, okay, Ko. Hey, dear, Ko. Let me add a boy to it. And I added a boy, yeah.
Oh, I see.
But before Ko Boy, you know, there was other nickname other could me meet one in him. But say the cowboy na Erini.
So what do you like? Do you do social media as you posty near?
Yeah, I'm active on TikTok and yeah, TikTok especially and somehow Instagram, Facebook, they meantime posty or at first now I used to do the Bible for power. Now I used to do live like helping people. But I realized that they were not ready to help themselves, and I stopped. So now I do personal stuff. Because baby, me dress now yeah nice be na my channel name the nyoma to ase na my post. What I say? Hey, akusia bi ni mi o.
Hey, what was it?
Me kind I anyway, from GHS1 to nursing. Anyway, Zingari. Yeah.
Last day you be a dear girl for the year me wa me mate ni bi be bo mi dia. The girl for say hey. All right. So guys, 20K mumayenko. All right. How long did you
20K
wait
no more power tap.
before getting your visa? Until and how long did you?
June 2021. That's an retrogression so. Into July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So 10 months. And I interview date.
Wow.
And I'm calling my medical and I'm calling interview. So I'm interview no Friday, no Thursday, Monday, and I'm a visa. So let's say it took me 10 months to get my visa. That be. Then time now retrogression, but now about say my data, my boom like be 5 months, 6 months. Na mamu nyina date. So it took me after the English, it took me 10 months to get my visa interview.
Matiasi. All right, let's go back to the conversation. So let's talk about family. Family. You've already told us, Avant, dear, most of the time it is advisable that you do follow on later. And I know, sir, Mama Ovesa now, they are expecting your family to enter within 6 months
Yeah.
maximum. Ama enter, the visa is invalid. So you have that time to bring your family. Now, in case I have gone through the process, my relocating back from Florida to my station. Now, if you know maybe I'm a nurse and I'm considering bringing my family. What are your thoughts on bringing family, raising kids in Montana State?
Okay. I would say Montana a place be a oh bah now family don't hesitate. Just bring them.
Mm,
Because here's a very quiet state and yet flashy. And yet baby Obaka say aniji ni ha bebree.
mm,
So if you have family around, you create your own happiness.
okay.
So I say, okay, about you seeing your kids, your wife, and all that. Aha, I know you're very keen. And I feel so no. The Ghanaian community no also. No. And they say, baby, I beka say, oh, maybe me dem ebe kuja based on baby ayo ejuma no. Baby am here ejuma no say, so the wife ba. No, nye nurse kwa no any other job. Na omo hwɛ the entire hospital, all the department. Na the certificate need to be fit into any of them, and they will help you get a job there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they will
Wow.
help you get a job there. So they are very flexible in such a way. So meet me, I'm at time. No send a beya. Oh, a juma man now here
Ɛyɛ wo
fee.
fie.
Oh, fear now here with juma. Send a beya. I'm a besha in Koran. Any baby or almost so. My juma be a person do babeja 1 hour. A person do babeja 2 hours. Habu ha onoko night. Ne could day. Time na e be ono so say
Ɛbɛso
odu
a.
adwuma mu be by 7.
Mm.
New cruise so fie adwuma by 7. That
Ɛno
1 hour
deɛ
na gap na
change
ho.
no.
Exactly. Which made no ekugya those places. Now I drive now go home back.
That's good.
So at
Charlie,
aha.
Charlie, Kwewu boy. O asɛm a wokan wei ho. Obi te Ghana. Ghana, ye mpanimfoɔ di agorɔ. It's like our matrons, our in charges, asɛ sunsun bi ahyɛ wɔn mu, you know.
Oh,
Sɛ saa 1 hour bi na anka kyɛ sɛ all they are looking for is say yɛbɛ mafia. What you say? But I have
no bit me
Bruni
fair cry I
Aba.
say obey late because maybe or the back of Java and they are cool. And also back at Obama the report is the Babaji report no be late kakra.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, they are even looking for opportunities to uplift you. Say woka say wo yere or ye adwuma wɔ ha, they will do the duties in such a way that baku will fear hwɛ akwala no baku wɔ adwuma and this thing just let them know say wo yere wo ne wo yere ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ the same hospital. And I have people, we have about 3 couples on my floor. 3 couples. Ɔmo nyinaa wɔ husband and wife, 3 of them, they are all on the floor. Until they do the timetable according to what they prefer. One of the couples, no mo per se, omu nyinaa ba duty together to save
Yeah,
gas.
exactly.
Nkwala ni fie. Nti no, say we betu car bende, adechi a we tu car ba no. Enne, ye nyinaa ye ba bom. They do it for them. Obi mo so wɔ nkwala nketewa. So they are saying, o die mienu ni bom a, obi ani fie obehwe akwala no. Nti do it section bi behwe w'anim pa de mu mienu no ato duty aka kyerɛ sɛ pɛ adeɛ be from Kwalanoko, you can use your
Na
kids
nim yeah,
as a
hano the
resource.
the say time no one abɛ wade o.
Yeah, definitely.
One abɛ wade.
Pick your
No I what
duties.
decided date out. So
Time,
changes be able
shift
to cry
time,
one
pick.
or two be.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah. Me time. And then a if it won't favor you. And one thing is your groups. So group A, group B.
Exactly.
So if you get
Exactly.
to schedule first, remember, say you are being chosen, and obiate because you
Obi
know
ate
the next
ase.
time yours will come on. Than amen. Charlie, umpa America. Hey, nyamishira
O
broni.
mpewi na apɛdɛn. O mpewi
Nyamishira
na apɛdɛn.
broni.
Ana
Nyamishira broni.
aya mete some commentary ni bi ana emise.
Che, ensure ye to ye ya. nkurɔfoɔ dan aflade ne adeɛ in charge bi te Ghana sɛ adɛn nti na wambɛ adwuma a megye wo off. Abra minister mua koraa bɛgyina aka sɛ baabi a wowɔ bia make sure you don't leave because yɛde ayɛ ne nti ɔno nso de yɛ obi. What's the benefit? What me say wonya chance sɛ wobɛkyerɛ NCLEX a bosia koraa bɔ take the loan because we sign
The
up
good
bonus
things
a
o de wa Nyankopɔn nyansa ɔde ama wɔn na wɔde kyerɛ. Aside that no, nursing na yɛ Ghana na ɛno na abɛyɛ wɔ ha o. Ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔba ha yɛde kɔ yɛ mainstream RN bɔɔbo. Baagye ne me po a menyi mfi me bo ɔgye ma bɛdu fie. Baagye ne bɔ me kɔ ɛbɔ me bo for me fie to adwuma o. Ɛbɔɔbo a you don't know the pride and the zeal. And the money yɛ dɛ koraa ne sɛ adwuma no sɛ wɔyɛ adwuma wɔ Ghana wɔ America baabi no wɔntumi nyɛ adwuma unless sɛ woba a nneɛma bi a na wohu wɔ Ghana da but o get used to it a na baabi a wɔyɛ adwuma a me hospital o de so yɛbɛgɛ so mempɛ sɛ me answer ahead of time.
So in all, you are saying that raising family in Montana is excellent. It's performed. There is no much black community.
No.
So yeah, in all of that. Okay, we are going to talk about work environment. That is what you were going to dive in now, Jai. So I'll let you talk about the work environment, and then you talk about patient-nurse ratio, relationships at work, and all of that. Take us through.
Okay, thank you very much. The work environment is excellent so far as I'm concerned. There are certain parts I'm not going to see because my Juma phone, if you follow me, part, we are me, if you one side of motion. So, basically, I'm maybe a night shift. I'm on permanent night shift. Your permanent shift. Either you are doing permanent day or permanent night, but you can pick extra either shift. So day shift, averagely you have 1:4 patients. Day shift, averagely. Night shift, averagely you have 1:5 patients. Yeah, at most, say day shortage bar and a ubenya 5. And at most night bar, the shortage bar night abenya 6, but you hardly get 6, 5, 4. Sometimes quite many 3, but averagely is 5, 1:5 at night, 1:4 at day shift. Yeah. And the working environment, it's a family. Me, I stayed in Montana not because of money, not because of anything, but because of the working environment. I was with Avant when they made me a charge nurse. I was with Avant when they made me a charge nurse. They didn't, oh man, can say, oh, you are not part of us, so, hey, Bonti, I see you. You are not part of us, so, no. Because you are not part of us, and you are not gonna, no, they will motivate you. I didn't want to do it, no. Of what? Because they watch everybody and they know you are capable. So that's what I say. Our Balance Clinic is level 1 trauma hospital, the first level 1 trauma hospital in the whole of Montana. It's a very big place, very, very big. And let me, my mom can be in trouble. Buy for that. Controlled medication, you have to waste with another nurse. Either medication, based depending on maybe at the more you say so omnicell. And to use exactly. So I do a bed drop it. And if you don't know, I do a drop it and I do a back count. If the patient is not taking hour, you have to waste. The reason why I love the place and I love my nurse manager. I'm working at the medical floor. So there's this medication, Ambien, a sleeping pill. And on 3 consecutive nights, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that patient need to take it 2.5, a dispense 5. That time I feel my reorientation, I'm actually before. I didn't know all this stuff. So no ask me that, and no ask my much when you know my discard it. Me much you do discard it. Me even not me do officer email. Oh, my patient, we say, they always say it's unaccounted for. Then, hey, not for them. Pressure.
So,
Huh? My preceptor was so relaxed. Oh, got your next manager, and I didn't next manager. Oh, got your so on relax. Will be on your or Mama. We talk
we'll
about it.
talk about it. Oh.
You're quite so Bernard. They call me Bernard. Let me call me. It's a gun and from Bernard. Bernard said, let me do Bernardo.
Bernard.
Eddie, I me call no so. Don't worry, don't worry. It happens to everybody. You encourage man for so many years and happens to everybody. So do you know what? Whatever happened, reply the email and you fix it. I reply the email, you fix it. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
But baby, hey, and I send back and you see, Charlie, they made me feel at home.
Oh.
They made me feel at home.
Oh.
And I had an incident. The patient be a pass it out.
Yeah.
And they called me. I was like, yeah, the money be now. Do you know what they asked me? They've heard say I like me pray on this patient now eventually. So do I need any psychological help? Do I need any counseling to counsel me? And so I'm okay. It's me to know I'm saying, hi, these people, they don't know me anywhere. They are not but they are making you feel
Feel
at
at home.
home.
Oh.
So what I say, and sometimes you bit money admission, no busy. Oh, but no be I admission staff, check with patient vitals. Why
Checklist.
be amount?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I say, the only thing I say, I will probably call concern.
Eh,
I want
kokwansa ne
to,
dia
pass it
wow.
with.
Eno yo mo middle name o hwe. Ube hu obi na ne
I
nan
know
no
the
okoka.
omono mun chantro. The back of cancer net here.
Ah,
Oh, be who say why mistake? Oh, be correct it. Onkoka. But oh, you mistake no who abekoka.
ah. Ende normal.
So what I say,
Maybe
yeah, so and never be hard, then you keep it. And then be behind the report you.
mm,
And you be behind the report. I did be a be endanger the patient life, they will be my report. But I did any life be a bit me already, yeah, report it. So what I say, and the working environment, we have our respiratory therapist, or never over abe nebulize the patient. Here you don't nebulize. We have our wound care nurse, on about being a patient's wound. We have our VAT nurse, on about patient line. So what I say, so basically, no, Ghana, yeah, nebulizing, a pass a line, a BB, and I say, Obi in a Juma. I say, Majuma no AF, honestly. So, but system, I say, for the only thing, the only challenge I have here is that me you be a minimum area nada and I'm here night shift. Because you may struggle to sleep. But at work, when here doctor is there. You have a vault phone or a Juma phone or respiratory therapist, ICU nurse, cat nurse, one Obia also. If your nurse manager call that you can also if you're here, maybe I can test and he will reply. Consumables, everything is there. A bushel. So what I say, if you don't understand anybody, until you ask your colleague and they'll I'm bet you. I am probably be NCO. Be if you don't know anything, just ask. And how they've done their system, every patient, but anything that is needed for the patient in terms of PRN medication is listed there. So if you go and the patient say, "Oh, I'm in pain," I'm not feeling a doctor. You search the patient PRN, you assess the level of pain. Say mild, you're mild there, or moderate, you're moderate, you're severe, severe. Period happen there. Say patient in the phone, your antiemetics or unless say idea a beyond the PRN, then you reach out, come and do it. So period happen there.
when we say near my if I say it
Period happen
right,
there.
a young phone, and I'm so excited hearing it from you. I am so emotional right now because baby I free ni baby I be drew ni senior bronia to niama. You know,
Hey,
it's so excellent. And Microphona will share woman. They know their medications, they know everything. And you know, Obeka Charles said, oh, yesterday, my patient back or say, I feel I have nausea. And I'm saying, oh, really? Do you need some antiemetics? Or say, yeah. I said, all right, I have to check your PRNs because me nim say omo ma. Say, oh yeah, they did because yesterday I had one. They know. Like
You know,
omo Charlie
I'm on Jumani Yefo. Now the answer you say sometimes no, they are not judgmental. You don't have to memorize everything in your head.
Of
At the
course.
right, at the one click, you can know the medication,
Everything.
what it does, everything. You can really read to the patient. He's okay with that.
Use then. Mo use epic
Yeah,
and
you
I'll
should
send.
send her.
I'll miss it. Yeah, use send. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, and you hardly the system is made in such a way that it's hardly to make mistakes.
yeah.
So, come patient na do na nya ne dia, o scan a en scan, e be cho say nya ne
I bet
dia.
you I say it's
Unless you want to
medication
force and give a medication nya ne dia. Do you get it? So, if you had opportunity, just take it. I'm not lying, just take it. My home is seeing a view page on so kwabena on so omunyina motivate so as I say. So please and you know how should I even say? They appreciate na uba juma kwa mpo a say we feel country aba kra no. Colleagues no kra no they but you learn. One thing is Obaha, forget to say, me preceptor, me ba no ejuma 2 years, but I brought 10 years experience. Me 10 years and I drop it down and I made myself say me a new God na mabaha. Teach me everything. Minimum krana, I'm still learning. So as I say, men fa wabati must say no. If you don't know, ask. Ubi say yentin feel salary mo. Of course, yentin feel paycheck mo. So as I say, and the money then say aside normal hours na abɛyɛ no week bi wɔ hɔ a amount abɛsi ntu a na ebetia o because you work 3 days a week 4 days off o wia mepɛ sɛ menkɔtɔ adeɛ bi adeɛ na mehia wi okay ma membɔ 1 extra shift and ma membɔ 2 extra shift metumi anya you do it you get paid so what I say and it will never delay you know me start here no yɛ ha yɛ obi wɔ a ɔyɛ permanent day shift oh but ɔpɛ sɛ ɔpɛke 1 night shift. That night shift, differential no is different from obi a permanent night. Obi permanent night a rate no was true. So me started adwuma no for about 8 months. Now me all nine permanent night shift. No mu tua me night shift normal night shift rate no. So me realize na me ko kan. Me ko kan Monday, Friday na the calculate that 10 months no differentials na ni nyina they paid it. If you don't pay we na pay so I tell say adwuma no there you do it. And by default, Ghana for the want to boise. Obu obeba. Wow. The moment I be ready, them or be explain yourself. And one challenge I mean the back for them is say, make up of what I say. But boy, you like, okay, I'm a so that make up the do I just have a chirogu be pass. So I say, oh, okay. I see I so mahu almost last no what I said. And how they pronounce certain things.
the words.
Aha, and you know, okay, what I say. So what I say. And obu onya experience with onipa tuntum da nti no pɛ how ɔmo ho TVs no ɔmo bɛda auto capabilities kakra but also you know what you are capable of ɛna nim deɛ ɔyɛ to mo so obenya experience with you for 1 hour 2 hours no adeɛ kyia no request for you ampa o adeɛ kyia no request for you adeɛ a adwuma de bi ɔmo ka sɛ me deɛ mewɔ abotire am sa de adeɛ a ɛbɛka kyerɛ oburoni nurse a ne bu bɛfu a ɔno nso bɛ ka nkɔsasɛm akyerɛ nurse me woka kyerɛ me ana my cool two patients in almost you'll be very nice to the person so and a documentation just document adwuma your patients name you do not me pagana your machine hoya what is share na wo mia umia so say ya page patient na be see for chair nim your self study what the patient in ya like you wouldn't hurt your back or anything you wouldn't push oxygen everything is there So what I say? And you wanna be cleaning room. Your housekeepers they will come over. Bibi say yeah, they will be work order. What type? Within 1 or 2 hours they come and fix it. So what I say? So
Thank you,
it's
because Hannah Okanin in a post. And I am so excited it's coming from a colleague nurse and not me. Because maybe and I'm reading the comments and your words
yeah,
are motivating people. Obi Wawa, we hear some kind of a push. Now we're starting process. This year, 2016, 2026, you started make I say I won't motivate anybody again because your share motivation is obia excuse. A lot of people have excuses. A lot of people have genuine excuses when it comes to finances. It's understandable. Ebisu owa unya hre into no so I'm really cool boy. Nyamin sure pa.
amen.
So unim me baby and then Kweku Junior. Nyamin sure Kweku Junior has been on my platform from day one.
Yeah,
He's always here, no matter what. So I when we started Rep Your Stay, a lot of people are coming and all of that. I put it out there that if you are in a state where you want to voluntarily come and talk about the state, you can DM me and I would arrange a meeting with you and we come. And so he was like, "Have you had anybody from Montana?" I said, "No." I said, "Charlie, cool boy is very cool. Let me talk to him and then I'll get back to you." Charlie, Nyamin Shrao, you are the
amen.
easiest person I have had so far. No long talk near dear. You gave me your availability and we've made it happen. And your words are encouraging the nurses out there that it is doable. It is doable. It is doable. I don't know. Like you've made me emotional. You've made me fulfilled. And I know some crazy mommy all because you have said virtually everything I have been knocking on Crawford TS, you know. And I always say say America Hana you don't check, say you check and see how many do I need to afford this. And
Yep.
he said, and they are me high. Me MacBook yes me me say me pay bio me pay a different brand, different color, everything. I can trade this in and go for another one. And now say me me time no so. Ebi a MacBook no 1,500. How many duties will I pick in this month? Meet me at top, and that's all. So there is nothing we cannot afford when we are here. There is nothing. There is nothing. And you have confirmed it, and I'm so excited. Like, well, I'm fulfilled right now. I said, me who question bio crowd and say bisa bio. Ah, oh boy, for Adam for what? Catch your wife is for Adam for Adam
I see.
for Adam for Adam. All right. Work environment is perfect. Guys, umpewe na pedieve. Look,
Very
yeah,
happy.
minka bi. Waka ni nyinaa. Chese. Waka ni nyinaa sitire. You got to pick up extra shifts, make extra money, availability of resources, availability of everything you need. Everything. Let's talk about Ghanaian community. Let's talk about Ghanaian community. So I know, say, Montana is a state that we don't know much about. A lot of people hardly may say may I do one-on-one consultation where people book consultation. I talk to them, and then when I'm doing my NCLEX coaching, I recommend some board of nursing. When I mention Montana, they are in Montana, so you I say you follow my lead, and I've brought you here, and I know they would understand. Ghanaian community, I know say was a 0 point something% black community. For instance, my comment section, obi dia ye benku, ene nkruma. Oja no ho a enye yi, obi dia ye fufuo ni abenkwan ni ade. How is a Ghanaian community? And one thing I've realized recently, I follow Avant a lot. I applied to Avant when I completed my degree in nursing way back 2017. Not me. I worked in a hospital that was 100-bed capacity, but just right on that point that I applied, I moved to a lesser. The avant for sure, Mr. Because I have moved, I don't qualify. If should the future I move to the same facility or even higher, I can reapply. I'm like, when you're serious, cry. Yeah, one I'm free be. Eh? And that time no, na ye nim say one and chenny ye.
What I say?
Anka ye one sugar be kura man ye de day. Anka one be feel. But anyways, so tell us, Avant have seen recently on Facebook recruiting a lot of people to Montana. How is the Ghanaian community in Montana coming up? How do I get Ghanaian food and access to Ghanaian stuff? Tell me.
Okay. For now, time na me ba Montana no. Na Ghana for ha be 3. But you say make the whole Montana, Ghana for ha be bit me to 20.
Wow.
There were different states be a friend a great force and about be 4 hours drive from Baby Ambono. But Baby Ambono Billings, we have about 10 Ghanaians.
Oh,
I no Australia, ha. So when it comes to food, it's one challenge because there's no African market and a black market, or I say. So we have this Asian shop. For some reason, ọtọn Ghana nneɛma. Ọtọn gari, ọtọn banku, ọtọn meat fufu, ọtọn saa geisha, tina pane saa wei no. Yeah, ọtọn bayerẹ.
wow.
Walmart so yenya bọọdeɛ. And there's this shop Winco. Ɛno mmaa no paa, wɔtumi keka nneɛma bi bom de yɛ nneɛma bi a ɛte sɛ Ghana nnuane. Mo nneɛma flour ne saa nneɛma no mmaa no tumi keka bi bom. Wɔatumi tɔ fresh fish na wɔn ayɛ no Kobe. Ɛna afei nso no, we have friends and family ɛwɔ different states a ebi wɔ a yɛpɛ kenke a ebi apɛ ga kenke a ɔtumi tɔ no wahyɛ fi abrɛ wo. Anaasɛ ebi a every year bi I go to Ghana. Ghana ɛba so a mɛde fish pataa ne apɔnkye a yɛaho.
Oh, that's nice.
But personally, I'm one person that I try to make myself happy with the available resources. I will be Biameko. So I'm not fixated. I will Ghana aduane.
Okay.
Anything I do, I good to my health. Me consume it. Intimately, I don't have any challenge when it comes to food. Yeah, but I'm more bo how no they won't even go without any food near animal. How no they I'm other people from different states. Another challenge is that we are not close to any state Ghana for the state Ghana for Minnesota is about 11 hours drive from here.
Wow.
Yeah, so when it comes to food and sana man there, omo minim so omo ha na omo nya Ghana aduane na man for to different states no ma shit ya bro. And na face so no, amefa we nka ho. Aha baby ayo obi a opɛ flash lifestyle a untimi ntina ha.
Okay.
Ono obi a pɛ ni je me pɛ ni je pa o. But sana me kind no, bibi amekọ no how our system need no, I conform to it. Na my living my life send it here. So that me person me Germany am call Ghana me chill pa. Ha me ba me be adwuma. That's my mentality. And I say sometimes me call different states. Me ba ha ma call New York, ma call Washington State. I call other state across have friends. But me wo Montana na Belen there me dey boy adwuma nko a. So that I say Into no sanity.
Wait cry or that be or Amazon. So
Exactly.
Neat a benny, neat say moya garden egg no konkumu and all of that.
Obi bisa say what about tourist attraction? They have a lot of movie to go no about Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah, Obi
I'm
kind.
out for driving from different places, but there were so many hiking places were natural stuff. Montana is more like a countryside. Cowboys non this animal. I know more. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Me patch our question be and our contribution be. Me who say Ghana for networking. So if you want to come in, you are allowed to come in now, and then you can please if you are one bantam.
Yeah, weather. So what about the weather?
Any choba, why no choba what the America kuruma. Dear
So
some
open
crown machine.
weather no edu winter. Montana is one of the coldest states in America. Awobapa and the drew
Dear
summer.
minima.
They say America we have people are born a chain tamalaria. Say do summer so we have pa. But they say you have to make sure say you prepare yourself for the weather. So what I say, they be and the good thing the crown say, you juma a dam, you juma outside. And to do winter, oh fear, you have your warmer, bit matter of warm blankets, bit me so warm out them. What's now come out can oh heated seat. But until the only time I go about say be alcohol to room, and that's all called juma, see from your car to your facility. Your facility is on what by so
Do you know
warm
that
are
for
you
me,
on them.
that short distance from your car to your facility feels like
As
was
was
saying that cakey.
as bottle. Our bottle water say it will come out
It's
but
when
I block.
I blog.
Yeah, a cakey I block. Yeah, so that's
Yeah. That's good.
yeah, Nana
That's good.
Kojo, thank you.
Nana could just say I'm in the UK as a nurse, but enjoying the vibe from Montana. Nana could you that's Charlie, moon follow, now on subscribe to the channel. We have K&A firm helping all nurses around the world. My last question is I know Avant Nedo Okoye, and I know recently Avant have kind of reduced the number of people they are recruiting. They are putting some people off. They are putting some people on hold due to immigration changes and all of that. And I know some people too that are still getting contracts with Avant. What is your advice if I have passed NCLEX and I want to go into Avant to join Avant? Then I will catch me a bit meet me joining Avant. And any near ma meet me I no ya ne can tree a bit boa me send you be mean mistakes for Avant in family. Before then no K&A it is saying constant member.
Nyame adom o na wo nso
Yes, I don't know.
justice for ya watermale sisi ya no.
Oh, sorry.
Ene Ghanafoɔ no a mo se yɛ network yi ni nyinaa. Charlie, boy, God bless you. You are making us
Amen.
feel Montana. It be like K&A. The bia nipa de ne beba bia my vibes foforo. Nti say the ebe ne say ebe catch agents ni say ye ba week bia ebe ko state baako because South Dakota by or no be my different steeds. MI South Dakota home research. They nya some good vibes. Now no boss Freddy the crab say asem ne cra.
Massachusetts
Na ne
for
kwa na ne kwa boy so the cra sign ba be say wa be say so cra. So it means say I don't know the best thing one can do is to take the decision of writing the exam. And don't be demoralized. Say, oh, obi wo adwuma mo twerɛ 2 years in onyankoye, 3 years in onyankoye. Me, I have one simple policy say, we've been able to stay in Ghana over years, 20, 30 years. One ko baby, akwasi broni so de atwerɛ. Even if it will take 5 years, I will come and pick you up. What's here, kasa kasa. When they release visa bulletin, ade ba kwa ya me hwe ne se na makwa akɔhwɛ India for no ye nuanom mo that part of you just see it and I'll just laugh. Some will wait for like 12 years, 13 years, and they still feel proud when they get there. So the time is now to start. And then agencies know why they into contactable K&A. They will take you through all these stuff and you go through. There is no time to waste. Maybe late, but also ye buy and waka me ade ehia ye sikasɛm no woka banku ni mako no ene de emu wa sikasɛm no na me bisa question bi say o hwe ba bi a wo kan also be drive I think 11 hours before you get to a state state ben na closer to Montana so hwe mo geographical way na state ben na bem mo
Okay. Wyoming, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Washington State.
ya wonim wow
Mm,
I see
wow.
I see
But I
I
wanna
see
one thing is that I wanna and it shouldn't be even a challenge because
sure
I wanna get all year round. They say I'm not gonna say me so that one thing we are born. As at 9 p.m. class still we are born. You do some of there, you love it. So what I
Okay.
say, by winter, so I want to buy. You have your warm
Oh,
blankets,
nakadeɛ wɔ hɔ.
that exact yourself and all that.
All right, thank you. Na sikasɛm no nso te sɛn wɔ hɔ.
Okay, so the agency, but they are rating agency, so the amount, and one they be obeje but say,
Okay.
what we na person want to ha, aha no, new grad no, amount 40 an hour as a new grad. But
Not
if
bad.
you Ghana bad, they will consider all the number of years you've worked in Ghana plus the obeye wahano. Yeah, combo.
Okay.
So why
Okay.
you 5 years, 10 years, years now, I don't need to so the other at the amount.
Oh,
The
okay. I
question
think
again,
Yeah.
I say, when you
that's
finished
cool.
with Avant, you told me, say, you started on 28, you went to 30,
Yeah.
32, ended with 42. So when you finished now, J. Juma Kasa with hospital, how was the difference in the money rating?
Okay. My friend said, Michelle, you know. Me say me we Avant no. Me say your friend is saying with Balance Clinic. They now more de mame. Na eso say Avant there no. Even once me because me we Avant na me 42. But the me share say me new place on after some mame bonus no. The me sika na me share say no. Eso say Avant there 42 no. Based on the number of years am I ejima.
Okay.
And no kwa no. After 1 year no masan tum. Last month, once book we am lecture no. Montana Nurses Association. Almost sign up for bargaining as I to the next year, almost sign to rating. No, yeah.
Nede.
It's my band say me the night differentials ka ho. Na me the me charge nurse ka ho. Me nam be me man specifics but system ho equal 70 more what I say. And
Wow.
80
yeah.
count, for 80 count, not go for
It did it. So me extra shift to the other video because the time and a half.
yeah.
Aha, what I say.
It's no.
And
If
also, yeah, extra shift, oh, yeah, 40 hours and above. When so we $40 an hour. Now 40 hours and above. They beat you out 60. Because a time and half.
the
And
minute,
we more weekends, so a time, sorry, holidays, so a time and half.
and a weekend differential.
Yeah.
So
Weekend differentials, night differential.
differentials.
The fancy be out $40. Wow. Now, obi di no so 40. Why night no? Obetumi anya night differentials be me fancy be $7. Maybe a $6, depending on hospital adjustment. So as I say, to how much night differentials count.
Maybe I'm a one who pay care shift. Apart from with time and half, they give you $20 premium per hour, and they come home. So what pay can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ma me fa bibi ntwa mo we dey say omo nya biem. Ye ba fofo no. Ye ba fofo na mo balance no mo like this is pa. Nti o pick up extra shift that. Omo post na pick ya. So wa pick nko ase oh me K&A and me pese me me no. Omo $600.
Wow.
Yeah, time I buy say see I don't nya nurses nti omo twa sa de no.
Avanti.
Omo $600
Wow.
excluding your rate. Ɛna normal baako bi efe no advanced shift coverage. And no decide say okay every week be a may one extra shift. They bet you a time and a half no. But oh yeah every week for 2 months which is 8 shifts. Almost 3,400 bonus for picking up 8 shifts in 2 months. That was first. They say how much I said then.
Ah, ɛna sɛ sikaduro bi ankyɛn no.
And you know and then maybe okay maybe obi tia ba face be a wudwa wonum. But you can dey motivated. Do you get it? What I've achieved in less than 5 years, I didn't achieve like 10 years I worked in Ghana. So what I say, you'll be depending on you, you've been able to you can save and do projects in Ghana if you want to. It'll be having a personal preference. Do you get it? Yeah, so that is it. One opportunity I would say is it changes your life. Sometimes you want to help people, not because you can't help, but you don't have the means. Do you get it? Yeah. So if you take this bold step, you are taking your family and yourself like to a certain level. nyankopɔn ɛbɛboa wa Charlie, things will be easy for you. So what I say,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Maya, who say justice for Temali, justice for Ghana Network. Who say justice in Ambim? What network in Timian, so I take justice for Ghana
And
Network.
in the near future, no, if you want part two for anything, I'm ever ready.
In fact,
Okay.
I'll bring you up again because I love the vibe, I love the education, I
Career
love the
advancement.
respect.
Yeah, it depends on you. And the good thing is that here in America, I know say K&A is more society. If you want to advance, you don't need to go to fancy Ghana pursue emergency nurse. I have to go to emergency school. Pursue psychiatry. I have to go to psychiatry school. Here it's not like that. I'm in a medical floor. The person may call ICU. I just check if they have openings. I just apply. If the person may call psych, I just apply. If person may call any specialty, I just apply. Whilst working there, no, if I work about 2,000 hours, I can write their exams and get certificate. Even now, I'm a med surg nurse, but I don't have certificate as a med surg nurse. I have certificates on RN, registered nurse.
Yeah.
So there's another exam you can write to become certified medical surgical nurse.
Surgical nurse, yeah. I was
I don't know,
asking
so it
this
comes with
question.
money.
Yeah. Maybe send me more
Yeah,
research into it because if you get the certification as a medical surgical nurse, it comes with extra money as well.
yeah, it comes with extra money.
That's it.
So what I say, and you know, meet me anya actual exams no. Of course, you see, I'm starting to the I'm control.
Okay.
Otra, sika na the train, they will found the money to you. I
Okay.
think you register $400. The hospital will pay to you. And if I see me not that certificate now, make my sign ACOS psych. Psych, so me age more about 2 years. I make my sign true. My
Yeah,
sign up
you would
certified
have to be experienced on the floor. I was looking
exactly,
into renal nurse and dialysis nurse, and you would have to, as an RN, you have to work on the dialysis floor for 1 year
exactly for a number of
before
hours.
you can write the
Yeah,
certification exams. I was like,
sir.
oh damn it.
Even message go no Samson.
Yeah, yeah.
So what I say, yeah. So
Charlie, cool boy. I mean, sure.
amen.
Whatever the dream is, you know, the vampire and cover now the dream to come true. You've been inspirational. In fact, I love comedy. Please, if you have any question, this is the time because
F1 visa and which kind of visa?
a student visa. I think Ruby darling, let me explain it to her. So with a student visa, no, wait media ba, oba. I don't know what course you're gonna come and do, but if you come on the F1 visa now, if you do the day one CPT courses now, it gives you the opportunity. So I pass it, so it gives you the opportunity to work as an RN whilst schooling. Into be school, no, I think a hybrid. You do part online, part in person, and then you'll be working as an RN and getting some money, and then you'll be waiting for your EB3. So I did respond to you that if you have the opportunity, come with the F1. If you do have the opportunity, you can come. May say visitors visa cry if you have the opportunity. If you've
Yeah.
passed your NCLEX or your nursing here, come with it. If you come, you switch to F1. Or switch it to F1 now. Do the one CPT courses. And wow, you pay your bills, you live fine. Then you'll be waiting for your green card. So what yes. So
Could you
Ruby
not see
darling.
rule of a charge nurse there? Any permanent charge nurse. Anybody can be a charge nurse depending on say facility now or no. I'm a training and I say I'm a so I can go to work today. I'm a charge nurse tomorrow I'm on the floor.
Yeah.
So you're a charge nurse. I wanna we night. I wanna be the upcoming shift, the schedule. Say oh empty room na say admission. I wanna be page nurse and then say oh man the patient say. So what I say. So you remember you are the overall boss for the night and also for the entire shift. Obi here, obi nti biribi ase a ọ na ọbɛba hɔ. So obi ntumi mmɔ ne line koraa na ɔbɛba hɔ. Unless ebi a also be reach out to ntumi mmɔ abɛ reach out to the VAR team and all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
eh,
think
eh,
maybe say a question B. I think I should let you answer with Avant, you know. Yeah. So wait me answer and Rama, yeah. And then try maybe Ruby, with your family, I don't who call visa interview for F1 now do family qua unya visa no. Because F1 visa wants what we call home ties. Until you would have to have home ties. Into home ties and then a trace or besaba. So what you say? So what the family now could visa room for F1, you are not ready to travel. You can book one-on-one consultation with me because I have done F1 for a lot of people. They are here.
Mo make good use of K&A when I'm on platforms information and good on all. Yeah, yeah, this information in now. Yeah, the buga na the firm man at the buy. Nti man opportunity no. And one thing is that some years back, na me call Instagram ko share me colleagues na mo di kan ba no na inspire me. Nti no mo hwe ni you don't know the near future abona K&A interview no be so show. So man motivate you. So what I say, let it motivate you. If you've said something that it didn't go well, we are sorry. Say it go well, so there. And now, besides, what's the advanced question there?
Yeah, Avant, now maybe say Avant, what do we do that we can get
Oh, okay.
contracts near
So with
that
Avant, no,
help people?
and then no, amount for sale. So, at first, I have people my mom will apply, maybe a clinic, but maybe they call the book on for not I found on my back. But now, no, they will ask for your pay slip and all that. If you know you work at a bigger hospital with the next bed capacity of 100 above, there you qualify. Apply to Avant. Chest out. Resume no. Manager rich. So what I say, my resume nenya de enya rich. I don't know. Who apply now say omo and reach out to you you can go to their Facebook page, like their page, and send them a message there. And say, your friend is so and so. I applied this date. This is my email, but I haven't gotten any information. They will reach out to you. Yeah, so if you apply direct and you haven't heard anything from them, just go to their Facebook page, like their page, go to their DM them with the day I will apply, the email that you used to apply. And if they reach out to you and you don't understand anything, reach out to somebody and explain everything to the person for the person to help you. This journey, don't hide it too.
Right. And go
Man,
for
hide it.
me invite
Man, hide it.
yeah, into me
No, what are you hiding?
I'm like, this is American.
Yeah, what are you hiding? Unless you are doing something illegal. But we are doing legal stuff here, and it's a motivation to other people.
Yeah. Mr. Moonfollow. I think he's answered the questions. A question be or who be wa the bear address and address. We are 75 right now. May recommend the K&A firm amount. If you want to start your NCLEX journey and you don't know where to start from, you can reach out to us. We'll be able to help you. If you need a CV, my team do a CV. They can help you with that as well. We do visa screen. So when your visa screen, we will help you with that as well. Everything concerning NCLEX. You can, if you want, you are going to have your interview. You need help, we can help you. Mr. May a nurse in America. And this old DM me, na me respond like I always say, me point jumaba, me respond. Well, maximum 3 days I'll respond because we do 3 days straight forward, depending on my shift. But I try as best as possible. So I would respond to every message that I get from my people, my colleagues back home, my candidates and everything. And join the winning team, join K&A FM. Let's make your dream come true. Your website, knafm.com. We have free learning materials, videos, if you be your website, be YouTube, be Facebook, be TikTok. So you can use that to guide yourself. One-on-one. The last time I somebody DM me and said, "Oh, baby, learning materials." I gave it to her. What passing in class came to say thank you. And I think last week too, somebody came on the live to say, "Said me video back or share on why with me. We support DIY. If you cannot DIY, we are here to help you, and that's it. So reach out to K&A FM on all our platforms. You will get a response. Unfollow I don't know what you are waiting for. Follow what you say. Follow TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, K&A FM. ubenya ye wo hɔ. I think it's a question be anywhere. Yɛbɛkɔ adwuma like we said, I don't even feel that we've been here for 2 hours. Because I'm comedy dead. Yeah. So if I don't get any question or Heaven Breeze, do you have anything to say? Heaven Breeze is
We
on.
say it's hospital recruiting. No. Avant for every necessary, so they don't just a recruit it.
Okay. Okay. So Heaven Breeze, administrator, do you have anything to say?
No, my question I want
For question any
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Oh, okay. It's your hospital recruiting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Amo, follow Heaven Breeze, so I follow me. He's one of my administrators. He's been amazing. If you need a website, my website is not no designer man. So, Mr. Amo, what am I it's a perfect and amazing website. Very easy to navigate. Me say, so we are nursing in our person do not let you, navigating the website frighten you. Go back, be use electronic medical record. To use my website, me can pay me amount. So, what I say. Yeah, that was having bridge when you hear me. And there, boy, dear, to me, be the day I say. So, what I say. Uh-huh. And to everybody that's watching, your friends say, Midwife Sherry Coco, I see you. Coco Junior, IDB, constant members, no. Mean to me, bo dear, just said, me, yes, me review. K. Maya, your friend is saying, Brian, name, just say, a bill or Ella, a bill or unya saw live na no maba. Yamin Shamo, membo with dear, yes, me review. Efia Miss Brave mo ɛne nkurɔfoɔ bebree kyɛ sɛ butel saa din wei mentumi mbɔ da sɛ mesi bɔ wo din no kyerɛ wo so wommɔ da nti deɛ yɛpɛ biara ne yɛbɛbɔ no naming ceremony yɛambɛdi jollof nti no ɛneɛ deɛ yɛpɛ biara ne thank you all for joining before I yɛbɛkɔ Kwewu boy will last words to the people that are watching you, to the people
Okay,
that will
so
watch this video in the near
yeah.
future. What do you
Wait
want
there,
to
me swake it to be before my last words. No,
Okay.
I want to advertise my side job.
Sure.
I'm into auto, ben auto, me ton cars. So open used cars, salvage cars for America. Yes, ship cars by Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can reach out any car that you want, your dream car, everything I am out. And I want to say this thing that if you don't start, you won't finish. And don't say the journey is too like far. And I say yeah, people I'm not far past it, but the system is no, just do it. Somebody said they say you've stayed in Ghana for over 30 years. So what if you are waiting for some few years? And trust you me, whatever I'm able to achieve or whatever the life I'm able to impact, say me take it this opportunity and I say this journey, it's mind blowing. And some I'm back I can never be I mean to me from one here. So more subscribe to the YouTube page and mo follow no TikTok. Now mo starting now if you have not started. So I started crying and say any information. She's a very resourceful person. More reach out to her and we make a good use of her. Uncle buy and go bet me closing the doors. Or no the family no more enjoy. But on super say that opportunity no so no there. A boy afufro no so nyɛ de embra. So what I say. So you just guys, yeah, start here now opportunity baby. Yeah, na dey tibubo ma, but one selfish. Well, open any money that you spend on this journey, no, you get it with your first paycheck. Trust me. For first paycheck, you will get it. So what I say. So I will say I will end here, and anytime, any day you need me, I'm available.
I will be reaching out
Yeah.
all the time. I will be reaching out. I'm really grateful for you gracing our platform with all the knowledge, with all the information, and everything that you've shared with us. You've not been selfish about the information. You've let it all out from the very first day you heard about NCLEX to this point in your life where you are living Montana State anytime soon.
Okay. I want to get my citizenship here because
Montana.
they are not like enough immigrants here, so doing anything about immigration is very fast.
Okay.
So I want to get my citizenship here, then I'll see the way forward. Even if I'll move here, I want to make money, like a lot of money here before I move. Because here there's no pressure. If you're in a Ghanaian community, this person is going here, we call her, wait, like here the pressure is down. You and yourself and your God. So as I say, so we just here is a place for Ubia, a starter in the US. Open be cool, no pressure, won't be any competition. The open our yeah, just come here and make the money. Then you move
That's it.
to those states, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Kwaku Junior. Yeah, I'm waiting for you, Kwaku.
Na kweku kwa Montana na waba Montana na ye ni
We didn't come over. We're falling in love with Montana too much.
that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Guys, obviously, please wait for us. Chair, come over, wait for us. Wait for us. Charlie,
Yeah.
I don't know how many times
Amen.
I can say Nyamisha. Nyamisha will be
Amen.
please, we are bringing to
Amen.
you North Carolina. North Carolina. Hey, Mami, is it Michigan or North Carolina? So next week, and then Saturday. I think next week, Friday and Saturday, we are coming live. North Carolina, Michigan. North Carolina and Michigan. We are exploring.
Why Virginia?
Minya Virginia, oh, be mami ana.
My friend be Virginia, I'm not doing come or say or G2 my melon kill up.
I love you already. I love you already. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you. Thank you. We are doing North Carolina, Michigan coming week. You don't want to miss any of these live sessions, Rep Your State. You don't want to miss it. And I always say, we always stay to home. And yet, they are my kind of book. So, and I'm so, and I make catch a way a living proof of Montana State. But yes, see, I'm sure say my candidates, because I'm using Montana. Americana, visa questions. And Montana is pretty much cheap,
Yeah,
$100
very
board
they are very
registration.
easy.
Yeah, $100 board registration. And it's in
No
your home
exams be
state.
no board exams be
No
yeah.
board exams. The only thing is a criminal background check, and you are good.
Exactly.
Yeah, sika say nim. Hey, obviously host my scrap me bacho. I was in the video na me the link and to ho. Now obviously Toby no to me.
I also know your guy a scrub no. So I say me want na me more my mom me born style be you live your life how you want it. What ball sneaker, what ball scrap, what they settle scoop or go come. So I say,
yes.
ah,
Now what I picture now the send them there. You see, hey, ready?
I don't boy odo, I don't cry odo.
Hey, now if administrator say, hey, now boga pan wakufa na be your message. I'm exploring everywhere, and I love this so much. Also, hey, now what boduku and I'm saying, leave him alone. That's
Scrap cap.
now Charlie Nyamisha Bruni ono onfa umu dressing neat
Davio,
kama na bra de hia
Ebra
na
pe
ade
boy
se
jumano.
dwuma na wo ba beye no
Why?
why manesi I will say that K&A yourself, which state are you please now if state in the me person me here rep your state my own state but me person will be back because me come win jindi one time me show be or so I don't know if I say na K&A na who nya rep your state na me say there be state me am here nya de because in the meka no so me state ni nya wotre rep your state my own state and then that day no ebe ye wutu me the ni nyina be because we state super punch now grant me farm no akoto all right anyways guys so subscribe no me your video so senior admi aka se me ho ayefe no na me the link na to ho na wato bi ne bo nya den I think this one me to ne saying maybe a few say $25 was saying I mean I've forgotten. Don't buy expensive scrubs. So wear quality, very nice, very beautiful. We are in summer, so you're dressing in
So as I say,
now the quage. And now I think I made you on page now when we in space out from then the belt actually. I said, what is this? We care less. You can color your hair red. We care less. In fact, you can do your hair boom and we care less. You can draw your arm from here to hear. We care less. If you want,
They the back
kiss
on is
your
there.
lips all the way around. We care less.
They the back on is there. But me up with is just by the weapon of Jimana refi go as work. Carbon so do. Cause ya pack or I know where you kaki no me. I got them. They pay up a day. Aha car necessity on your luxury. Car necessity.
Yeah, you
It's
are
not a
right.
luxury.
Yeah.
I had no belt. And I has one. Last. I any seen any junior biao.
But
In
that's
iron.
yeah.
In iron. Ubua woman be am na juma. Why all my friends be almost 30 years. Ebu am na me chargeless. Man am chere de onye. Me ma admission me say. Oye okay or respect it. To be no so na chargeless. Everybody respect everybody. We are all iron. Any senior iron, any junior iron biao. So after that. Obi ani ne pay. Would you pay a kwan order?
But
That's
that's
it.
it. And the funny thing is, Yemfre will be auntie, madam, one. Everybody may say first time that was the one of the I think I should add this question to my question list. It just popped up. Cultural shock. Before we go, tell us
Yeah,
what were some of the cultural shocks? It just came to my mind.
the
Cultural
cultural shock.
shocks. Yeah.
Me buy me real necessary no more when I'm a chia. It will be any. So I say, I ain't chia.
Yeah.
I ain't chia. Buy out of a bag. I could see Obi on him. Don't say hi. Yen chia. We don't greet. Aha. Unya Juania. Oh, me saka. Me colleague be. Me need free power. We bruni. Unya no Juania. Me ti hono odi one family. Later odi we na me say ah. I didn't know one family. I didn't know one family. Until I say odi na Juania one family. I'm say. That's Anna, one cultural shock. And then nyina masia. Se mo ko ba bi no bi lady wa. Obi do a obema wo wa odi achi na riem ansa na ono riem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghana de odi achi ko riem an ya 2 months na wa bebi
After
no. Aha obebi
so.
exactly obebi no wa de. Ana ha ukoto ade a la obekọ no.
Line
Ukọ
na
no
dada.
ukọ no akodi so. Enya fi na wa chiri wa yenyina asawande. Kwakoto bi oba to pese yen serve first. No.
No. It doesn't matter
So
if
what
you
I
are
say?
older, you are the
You
boss,
are
you are the
older or
owner of the restaurant.
and number one biggest cultural shock. Oh yeah, RN around. And how you nyame feel was I know who. That's how they see you. And I not gonna lie you. That's how they really respect RN. I met this old man and the wife for elevator. The way hey, you are very genius. You are very smart. You are an RN. Oh, thank like they really appreciate. I'm more appreciate too, baby. Anywhere you find yourself, they respect you. So so they say be Ghana and respect to start the journey now. Baby, baby, everywhere is everywhere. Baby, baby. So what I say,
That's it.
come here and they respect you and you make the money.
That's it. That's it. I
Yeah.
midwife Sherry Coco, we so na be host now I be some questions on my state. Mate, that be na be ready. Me avail me who no be some question. I think one day I should be in the hot seat. And I'm going to say,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Yeah, you have to.
Boy,
Then you
when
have to
I
be
be a
some
host,
question.
Yeah,
And oh,
I'll
oh,
plan
you
it
ready?
with you.
When you're ready, just plan it.
Yes,
I'll be
because I have to
available for
be in the
that.
hot seat. We will do hot seat
Yeah.
so that they be midwife Sherry Coco, obey your co-host, obey your co-host. Because the way I boys say, yeah, Brizzo, when you're baby, be some questions.
Yeah.
It's not hot seat anymore. May I fucking. Anyway, so America is America. I've told you, we care less about what you do. Come,
Yeah.
deliver, go home, get paid. That's all we care about. Hey, belt is some, a shoe is some. Now I say, oh, shoe fee. Oh, shoe fee. Obi,
I'm on room shoe. No, don't wash it. I bet I say I'm not to go. Today, be I'm a sneaker. I'm ask me say, why do I my sneaker and they be an I need? And I'm saying, I wash it. Hey, you wash it, say. Come on, say, I say.
Me say R&B or buy ne shoe no. I have fee and a chire no. A two start you or send a car to send a dog in a car hono. Boy,
I'll be about oh.
why does you share shoe ni bedroom? And I may say we are doing a go fund, get me fund for your shoe. Was the next a and now my shoe sales. Look, if you are an RN in the US, guys,
Of course, of course.
now I feel like shoe sales. if you're an RN, you get a discount and then you get to pay it in bits. So also in beta. If you want them to deduct it from your paycheck, one now back the shoe brands in naba. No ma be lay go I will take no ma projected shoes, dear pay bia beto. Opa, you just give them your staff ID and tell them, so I want you to deduct it from my paycheck for 1 year. And for more. And shoes. Shoe I don't know.
Mhm.
Me say I'm doing a go get me fan for your shoes. Or say, oh, what mama fair? I'm saying your shoe is practically you are practically walking on the floor. I did change your buy and all the shoe for forever. You say I had one.
I will be on fire.
Just say barely did anybody even care about it. Say nishu ate, nishu ayefi, or trousers are you say. The only thing we have rules on the scrap. Your scrap should not fall off in case of emergencies. Say be a yes CPR, but say pantaro and loose in my code of contact, they tell you that they don't want a loose pant where it can fall off. And no pen or mocha. Apart from that, and the pay be as long as we will try and watch na CPR, chest compression, enko romo bi, enko fainting no dear, any problem. Should the pay be a fabric doing so what I say. Messi Ghana for networking. If we are on our network, answer about near pong cry a coffee. A bit national near pong. Yeah, I have saved all the shoes I want. Obviously, I have saved. Ubaya no abeto. Ubaya no abeto. Therefore, we are practically getting to the end of the live session. Yes, yeah, dear. Hello, madam. How may we help you? Hey, or you kumbadia, anamwa. Is it Zuzu? Zuzu. Okay, admin pacho yinisi from mami Zuzu. The network ni deny no or face kunkumba again. Hey, please, you said no exam. I didn't know exams about Mentias you. But your uncle is so man no being fan call when he said one sure exam, sir. Oh, bet me I buy RN or US. Oh, now Ghana ground join lines as out to me RN. I wish a green any white band which me share Ghana. That's why we a hairdresser now pomade. No upon biash. Now by US, I'm person better exam to be. I was saying nowadays, me hear videos on that. Mama DM me I don't want to write any exams. This is how be DM me say we be. Me do me post too. Because I don't know why you don't want to write NCLEX and become an RN with all the goodies that we are talking about. So what yes. So Go Boy have said his last words. If I show a higher day, so I did the more no na they sang for I think it's practically almost about 10 something 10:39 Ghana. But would you more I say more 2 hours? Money California when they use time and
I feel about 3:39.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
US party your phone. Would
uh,
crow back time will be 10. It's when him
and
say
yeah, easy.
make sure share what time. I'm say MDT so your day. Me go check
Uh,
Montana daytime. Just 2
uh,
hours. Hey, go. And yes, you were Central, you were Eastern, you were MDT, you were one, you were yes, into Monte California time, you pet, right?
in Lidi, California. Lidi, California,
It's a
say
California for what time?
1 hour, not 2 hours. The man, California, Bobby one.
Hey, America, guys. It's more freya. Hey, 3 a.m. no be from you. I
Jai, jai,
didn't.
jai, 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 jai.
Oh, I won't check a time in my your time will be at least unim say a boy we are brave and a boy you ready a daytime wa now 3 a.m. no be after one respond there no I best send you message 10 say radi yankopare ma brave woman son and dia some praying or say what preparation do you need if your priority date is current but I-140 is not approved So one thing, Lion Act, one thing I know is that subsequent I-140 normal filing, and most of them have not been approved. It doesn't mean say valid. It's just that they haven't issued you the letter. So whenever you get the letter, you are going to get that date, And I don't know how you got a priority date if your I-140 is not approved, because your priority date is what is on the I-140. So the time they filed for you is what they use for the I-140. So before you would know your priority date, you should have your I-140 or a receipt of your I-140. So once you have a priority date, that it shows that your I-140 was done and it is approved. So I don't know how you got a priority date. So ukra priority date a valid priority date without your I-140 being approved, because that is the date they use. So you can contact you are working with immigration lawyers. They are the ones who filed for you. You personally cannot file I-140. So contact them, have the discussion with them. What's the way forward? In as much as I have said some stuff, the best person to refer to is your immigration lawyer. So do that, and then you are going to get the response. So what I said. Question B and I think this is the time that we will call it a night, a beautiful night, a night I will never forget. A day is going down into my diary. Square boy, you
Okay, all right.
yeah, Michia wife in Kuala and I really appreciate you.
Okay.
Now why not see oh no now I'm busy ebepon. Hey, I'm busy ebepon. We go for we share. Admi we Mr. BBN at DMS. I love you all. Follow me. Do me the honor. Me video. Post it. Post it to your story. Rep your state anchor. Your customers, your followers, nanka edida more stories. Don't be the only person to get the good news. Post it to your story. Share it to somebody. Let them come and join. Hey, mine I yapon or chamadi. Nyamisha. Aha, it's post it. Your videos. Share it. Mon share your video no man kofa. Am I group bia wo no kukura tum ni ade. Sisi a enkans na nya